Another really interesting application of the work is we have many massage practitioners who are finding that it's a total benefit to their work. Many of them got into massage originally because they wanted to help people and be helping them relax and helping them feel better. And many of them find that their joints become really tender or having problems from repetitive strain injury, from having to do all the massage over and over again. And a lot of them are finding that with quantum touch, they can really improve the outcome of the session, whether they're running the energy during the session or just holding their hands in place. They're getting a tremendous amount of extra benefit. And now Quantum Touch is even in a position where we give continuing education hours for Quantum Touch practitioners who are massage therapists. Massage practitioners in the United States can get continuing education hours for taking Quantum Touch classes now. Bottom line is that Quantum Touch combines with whatever you know. It doesn't matter what you're bringing into it. Whatever knowledge you have, you'll find a way of integrating the Quantum Touch work with your own therapy and being more effective. It's sort of a universal tool, and I consider it a technique without a big ego because it likes to join in. And the more knowledge a person has in any area, the better off they are. For example, I worked with an acupuncturist, and he had these strange sores in his mouth one day. And I ran energy into his mouth, and the sores went away. But about an hour later, the sores popped right back. I thought, well, that's interesting. So I asked him, where are the auricular acupuncture points for the mouth? Now, there's these points called auricular points that are in the ears. And he pointed to a spot that represented the mouth. So I put fingers in each ear and ran energy into his ear. You could actually run it into any of the points. After a few minutes, I could feel the energy coming out my hands so intensely. And it was so strange, feeling almost like pin-like sensations of energy coming through my fingers. And he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, my whole mouth feels like it's pins and needles." The sores went away. He called me up and said they never came back again. What we're finding is acupuncturists can put their fingers where the needles would be. Acupressure, reflexology, massage, Reiki, Qigong, any technique that you currently know, or any professional, physician, chiropractor, naturopath, they're all finding applications of this work. Speaking of which, there was a naturopathic MD, an NMD they call them, out of New Mexico who called me up one day to say that he worked with a patient who had obsessive compulsive disorder. And by running energy into the man, he was able to take him off 3 of his medications. When I consider the future and think about what quantum touch can mean, I see vast applications. Imagine a time when every elementary school child has learned to run energy, when it's basic education. Now, I've been running energy for 30 years of my life now, and I got to tell you, the longer you run energy, the stronger you get. When you get little children starting to run energy in elementary school, by the time they've graduated high school or college, they're going to be extraordinary practitioners. But I imagine a world where healing is considered real, where people's love is valued, where the educational system will include energy healing. And I imagine a new branch of science being born, a science I like to call life force science. It includes physics, chemistry, biology, medicine, psychology, botany. All the sciences are changed by the understanding that love has impact, that love is a real force, that the life force energy is real. The physicists are constantly looking for that unifying quality. What they're skipping is consciousness. Consciousness is the unifying quality that holds it all together. When this is researched, we're going to see vast new discoveries in every field. When we start looking to see what increases the life force energy, we'll have a new perspective to look at everything through. What is the life force energy in a classroom when children are learning things that they consider boring and they're feeling humiliated by all the red marks on their paper? Is that increasing or decreasing the life force energy of the children? What about the food that they're eating? What about the exercise that they're getting? What about the process of being creative and having fun as opposed to doing things by rote? I imagine a whole new kind of school system that would be based on joy and the fun of learning and the experiential process of creativity. Because kids can get so excited when you give them a little room to explore. When you consider life through the filter of life force energy, you see that the world has moved to a very poor diet. The diet reduces the life force energy of people, except for a lot of the foods, the living foods and healthy foods that we have, the organic foods. The organic foods have a much higher vibration of life force energy than the non-living foods. And those people who can see energy can clearly see the difference in vibration. I imagine a future where human beings will naturally take to giving energy healing to each other. You're in an airport and you're walking someplace, you see somebody in pain. It's the natural tendency to want to reach out and care for other people. This provides people another way of loving. You know, we think of love and we have all these categories. The love of mother to child, the love of a husband to wife, the love between friends. But this is another really significant way for people to care for each other in the world. It's a way to hold that space. So I could be in line at the movie theater or in a cafe. I like to call them cafe sessions. And I'm just chatting with someone and find out that they're in pain. This is a basic thing people can do to hold each other. I jokingly say we have two very complicated techniques. The where does it hurt technique, you put your hands there, or chasing the pain and sensation. It's so easy to learn that children can easily pick up and learn it. I imagine a future where these life force universities will be studying all the different alternatives that make life better on the planet. And then the Resource Institute will be able to implement the best solutions that are out there. This is the world I choose to live in and create. And I invite you to join me. It is so easy to learn quantum touch. When you decide you want to pick it up, you can either read my book, you can watch an entire video workshop in your home, or you can attend a live workshop with the instructors right there. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciated the opportunity to share this with you.